Hi, let's talk about SEO in 2026. My name is Billian Gadi. I'm a digital marketer and I specialize in web design, SEO, and copywriting. And I want us to talk about SEO in 2026. So a lot has changed since the era of AI started. And I just wanted us to have this segment where we talk about the things that have changed in digital marketing, what's working, what stopped working years ago. So let's get to it. So back in 2018, when I began my SEO journey, it was really simple. Okay, all you had to do was do your keyword research. After doing your keyword research, now do your blogs and include that keyword all over the blog. You'd include it in your title, in your headings, all over in the sections, within the content, in your meta description, meta title, your alt attributes. Just include that keyword all over the blog. Okay, so if you did that with a good number of blogs, you'd start featuring on Google. So you started featuring on Google, that meant you're getting impressions, and then impressions would lead to clicks, and then clicks would lead to leads. But now things have changed. Since AI became part of search, the game has significantly shifted. But that's not to say SEO is dead. It's actually more important now than it ever was. But now the goal is not just to rank on Google, but it's also to get visibility on AI overview and also AI chat boxes. So here is why I say that. Right now, when someone goes on Google and searches the best lawyer in Nairobi, they will get results, but the first result is the AI overview. And so AI overview will detail out the best lawyers in Nairobi. Now most people are stopping at the AI overview because there's that trust. Most people trust AI, and so they're stopping at AI overview. And the companies that are going to be recommended in the AI overview, those are the companies they will link and probably work with. Okay, so the goal is to rank on Google, get recommended by AI, and then now get clicks. So what actually matters in 2026? How do you get into this AI overview or be recommended by other AI chat boxes such as ChatGPT, Gemini, Perplexity, and all that? There are a few things that you can do. First of all, focus on the website foundation. What does this mean? The website needs to have a clear structure and sitemap. It needs to have good internal linking. It also has to have no broken links. Okay, the 404s and everything, no broken links. And this is important because AI works on the basis of trust and authority. But if your website looks messy, to AI, that equals not trustworthy, and it will most probably not recommend your website. Second, we're still focusing on the traditional SEO. This hasn't gone anywhere, and now we're looking at just the traditional SEO. We're looking at keywords. We're looking at the right titles, the right meta descriptions. We're looking at the right headings and the right density of keyword in your blogs. But remember, no stuffing, because that does not work right now. If in any case, if you stuff keywords in your blog, then Google will penalize it. And if Google does not recommend it, AI, because they're using sometimes they use the indexing of Google, will probably also not recommend it. Okay, so the traditional SEO is still very important. After SEO, now we focus on AI, optimizing content for AI. And AI prefers a specific kind of content. It prefers direct content, accurate, clear, and structured. For example, instead of starting with long paragraphs immediately, start with clear answers. What are the benefits of dark eggs? And then immediately outline the benefits of dark eggs in a short paragraph, and then now go ahead to go in depth. Okay, such structure increases your chances of being picked by AI. So another thing, AI also loves websites that have authority. How do you create that authority? By becoming a hub, a reliable hub on that specific topic that you want to rank for and also want to be recommended for. So for instance, if you are a law firm, okay, and you have different practice areas. Let's say you're an accident lawyer. Okay, so you'll have clusters. You have accident law, maybe you have corporate law and family law. So in all these three could create different clusters. Now you have family law. Under family law, there are different topics. Okay, but now you start in a cluster, there are pillars and there are supporting blogs. So in this pillar page, you write everything about family law. Okay, it's just going to be small topics on different things under family law, but it's included in this one pillar page. Okay, now after you've written this pillar page, now you start writing supporting blogs. For instance, how to choose a family lawyer. Okay, things to look for when you're choosing a family lawyer, things like that, they are already in the pillar page, but now you're branching out and writing a blog for each of the topics in the pillar page. Okay. Now, after doing that, you interlink all these blogs. You have the pillar page linking to all the blogs, and then all the blogs linking to the product page. The pillar page also links to the product or the service page. Now, after doing this, when Google crawls your page, it starts realizing and understanding your page that this page is about family law. Okay, it has a lot of information about family law, it understands family law, and so in that case, when someone asks about family law, I'm going to recommend this. The same with AI, when it sees you have authority in family law, then it's going to be recommending you because it can trust you. Another thing about AI, apart from it looking at your page and looking at how trustworthy your website is, your links, your structure, and everything, it also looks at your digital PR, and this is how you're appearing on the internet. You get that by, first of all, having a consistent brand positioning. After getting consistent brand positioning, are you being mentioned somewhere in the internet? Are reputable websites mentioning you or bringing up your name? That's how you start building digital PR. And once you get good digital PR, AI starts recommending you. That's basically it. In 2026, we are focusing on traditional SEO, and we're also focusing on getting recommended by AI. And getting recommended by AI, what are we looking at? We're looking at the website structure, website foundation, traditional SEO, what we used to do in SEO, no staffing though, but what we used to do in traditional SEO. Third, create an authority hub where the product you're selling, if someone goes to your website, they can fully understand, because there's enough information on your website to fully understand the topic they're looking for, or the service they're looking for, or the product they're looking for. After being an authority hub, now get digital PR. What are people saying about you? So I want to show you what I'm working on right now. It's a website that I started working on their brand, and then I did their website. But now I want to start doing SEO and AI. It's been about a week, heading to 2 weeks, that I started working on the SEO and AI search. So I just want what I'm working on, and it's for a brand called Nerafarm. And you can see I have this spreadsheet, simple spreadsheet, where I've mapped out what I'm supposed to write. And we have the clusters. So we have duck eggs, duck meat, duck farming, duck cooking, recipes. We have duck benefits. Now on this cluster, we have keywords, we have pillar page, and we also have the blogs to write. The pillar page is the main page of this cluster. It's going to be a long page that has almost every information that someone can want to know about duck eggs. That will include benefits of duck eggs, prices of duck eggs, how it compares to chicken, where you can buy it, all that information in one page. Okay, so it's usually a long page. And then now this pillar page has supporting blogs. And these are the supporting blogs. How it works, each pillar page has different topics. Now in these topics, you branch out and write a blog for each topic in the pillar page. Okay, so for instance, our pillar page will include where to buy duck eggs versus chicken, a duck eggs good for baking. All these are going to be topics within the pillar page. And then after doing the pillar page, now we write blogs for each topic. All these top blogs we have linking here. All the blogs will link to the egg product page, because we are trying to push that product page. And then the egg product page, and then all blogs will also link to the pillar page. The pillar page, let me write that. The pillar page will also link to all blogs. Okay. Blogs will also link with each other. Okay, so after we do this, now you see we have an ecosystem whereby when someone goes to our page, they can get all the information they need about eggs, duck eggs. Okay, and when that happens, Google starts trusting our page, and it's also because now it seems like an authority. It's an authority already, and we have an information hub. So Google starts understanding, okay, this page is about duck eggs, and it has a lot of information, well-written blogs, then now I can trust it and I can recommend it. The same with AI. That's basically what I'm doing with the blogs. I just started. I've already done the benefits of duck eggs, and I've also done duck eggs versus chicken eggs. Also the pillar page. So I'm yet to do these other ones. So let me show you my pillar page. Yeah, this is my pillar page. We have the permalink duck eggs in Kenya. And so you can see it's a long page. We have the introduction, the image, and then we have the table of content. We have links to the blogs, to the supporting blogs. And then we have that. We have CTA. And then now you can see, why are duck eggs becoming popular in Kenya? What are the benefits? How do they compare to chicken? Who should use duck eggs? What are the common users? Duck eggs prices in Kenya. Where can you buy fresh duck eggs for sale? Duck eggs delivery in Kenya. It's just a long blog, a long page that also has links. Now you can see we have link to the homepage. Oh, I also forgot the blog pages, the blog post and the pillar page. Also, it's good practice that it links back to the homepage as well. And then we have the benefits of duck eggs. This is a blog I've done, so I've linked it. Now the pillar is linking back to the blog, supporting blog. I'm yet to link this, and then also after I do all these, and then I'll link them as well. So yeah, we have images there. So this is how you do a pillar page. Just make it informational, and anything you think a client or a customer can ask about that topic, it's include it in the pillar page, and then branch it out into blogs. So we have this one is duck eggs versus chicken eggs. So one thing I'm also going to include authors, because once you have authors who are qualified in that field writing the blogs, so I do the blogs, and then the owner of the farm actually looks at the content and then reviews it and make sure like it's the correct information. So I'm going to include that on the blog, on the pillar page, and also on the blog pages, so that it also encourages trust. Okay, it shows trust, because someone who is doing this firsthand is also involved in writing this content. Okay, so yeah, we have this. So the point of this is to compare duck eggs and chicken eggs. And you can see I started with a table, which is very good for SEO. And then now I branched out to each topic, just talking about them. And then so this one. So that's it when it comes to SEO in 2026 and AI search. There's a lot more to this. And there are different ways of doing this. I'll be showing you my progress. And I've shown you Nerafarm, what I'm doing on it, and where it is right now. Right now, it's not ranking well. It's the homepage that has started ranking a bit on Google, but now that means we have to be consistent. And I want to really try and shoot that for you and make sure like I'm recording that journey and showing you what I'm doing, I've done every week, so that you can keep up and you can figure out what works and what doesn't. Okay, so that's it. If you love this kind of content and you want to keep up, please subscribe, leave a comment if there's anything you want us to tackle together, and also like if you liked it. You can also follow me on Instagram, wholesomely billion, on TikTok, wholesomely billion. There's no content there, but you can also follow me when I decide to post content there, and also on Facebook, wholesomely billion. So that's it for this vlog, and thank you for chatting with me. See you on the next. Bye.